Welcome, everyone, to the kitchen, to the diner of Waitress the Musical. We have so many props here. The pies are made by two different companies, so they're a little bit different, but they have weight to them, and there's tons of them. I think there's like 30 or so fake pies, and 8 slices of real pie that people eat throughout the show. These pies are really cool, I think. This lemon pie here has magnets on it, because in the show, she puts a lemon on it to finish off the pie. So there's magnets on it to make sure that it stays there. Theater magic, really fun. I also like this Oreo pie here. It has an Oreo in it, and it used to be a real Oreo, another real food that we used to have, but she has to break it apart, and the cookie kept breaking. Which is fine, but it was a little annoying, so our prop guy, Andrew, he made this one, which is also magnetized, so it comes off, and from the stage, it never breaks because it's not real. There's a lot of real food in the show that is not actually the food that we say it is. All the sugar in the show is actually salt. We use butter in the show, but it's orange juice. Just so those kinds of things like show up on stage. She does use, has real dough that she, rolls out to make a pie. So that stuff's real. The flour is also not really flour, because if you inhaled it, you would choke. So there's a lot of like fun little backstage things like that, which I think are really interesting. The hardest thing about doing the show is working with the props, because we try really hard to make it seem like it's a real diner and real things are happening. So there's constant movement in the show. You might have to move a fork somewhere because in 3 scenes somebody needs that fork to be there. That's the main focus of the diner, and that's why I think it's so hard, but also makes the show look so good, is that we're constantly moving, we're constantly serving people who aren't maybe the main action of the scene, but you also have to do that in a way that doesn't distract too much from the thing that we actually want you to be looking at. So it's a sort of delicate balance of doing things to make it look real, but also making sure that the focus remains on the people. Yeah, we also have the band on stage with us the whole time, which is a really cool feature of the show. They have things that they have to do. They have to wear costumes. They have to get served coffee and eat pie. They have to do a lot of things too, so they're really part of it. So we can chat, we can talk with them, which is really nice, and say hello, and they get to actually be part of the show.
The rolling pin. It's an honor to do so. It's an honor to be here, and it's really cool that we can do this in Salt Lake City. Playing Jenna has changed my life. I mean, what I've learned about myself through her, what I've learned about myself through maintaining this show 8 times a week, what I've learned from the people around me that have upheld me throughout this, I mean, and then what I've learned from the audiences who are taking it in every night has been remarkable. I mean, more than I could have ever expected.
So excited to start my journey here with you guys, and yeah, I can't wait. I love Salt Lake so far. It's gorgeous here. My God, we drove in, there are just beautiful mountains everywhere, and it looks like a backdrop, and it's just unbelievable. So I'm so happy to be here. I can't wait to start, and I can't wait to meet you guys.